I'm going to make my decision by where I feel the most comfortable. So I'm going to be going to the University of Alabama.
We want to talk about some impact players, some fellas for you to watch on this Alabama offense. And certainly we had mentioned Julio. He's the first freshman to ever open the season for Alabama.
Teams are going to have to load up the box to take away that running game. He'll be alone quite a bit on the outside.
Here's your 3rd and 3, and Wilson's going to throw for the end zone. Touchdown! There's the youngster's first touchdown with the Crimson Tide. Julio Jones, his first of many, I would say. Alabama 31, Clemson 10. The SEC all over the ACC in Atlanta here tonight.
2nd and 10 from outside the 12. Wilson complete. Jones breaks the tackle. End zone touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown grab of the season, and Alabama now leads it 40-7. On 3rd down, Wilson over the middle, pass is caught by Jones. Touchdown, Alabama. 25 yards.
Apply that to the football field, and he is doing that tonight.
They only have 10 scholarship seniors. John Parker Wilson is one of them. Nobody else in big-time college football has played fewer. And this pass intended for Jones is a touchdown. Are you kidding?
Well, you saw on that play the strength of Julio Jones because he used his left arm and his big upper body to push the defender away and then catch the ball over his right shoulder. Brian Evans was in coverage, number 3, and Julio Jones was able to...
Well, when is Julio Jones going to get the ball again? Just too good of a player.
Here's the reverse. Oh, watch this one. He's got Julio Jones open, and he's going to score.
Alabama could put the bag of tricks. They start out in the Wildcat, then they got the big guy right there. Look at that field down there. That looks good, doesn't it? Now watch how they get it to it. They go Wildcat, they run the reverse. Julio Jones gets them to sleep, and all of a sudden, that's about as easy as you can do it. And, you know, Jermaine Thomas right now is saying, why is it always me? I get Trent Richardson on one and Julio Jones on the next one, and I can't tackle either one of them.
Fun.
Because of the injuries, Julio Jones is matched up against a safety.
McElroy, here's Julio Jones. Gets by the safety, and he's got a chance. The chase is on, and it will be won by Julio Jones.
They felt they had a matchup they could take advantage of. Here's the matchup. Because of the injury, no number 7 on the field. They've got a strong safety. He was a corner a year ago, but he's not a corner this year. He reacted slowly. That slowness from the secondary allowed a great player to get out there and make the play.
Brandon Taylor, number 15. Whoops.
Carpenter didn't even have to block him on that one, did he?
And
for them to win a national championship, he's going to have to be. It's been kind of a down year. Part of that has been injuries.
yeah, he had an ankle and then a knee problem. And now deep wide open.
How about touchdown? How about touchdown?
Yeah.
How about wide open? Get him involved.
Well, Julio was looking at all our statistics.
Comes off the ball, the safety bites on the underneath route, and the other safety was going on the play fake, and nobody was there for Julio Jones, and McElroy gets him the football. This is a play called to get the ball to Julio, and not only do they get it to him, he gets it to the end zone.
In the business school, smart guy. Here's the fake. Lots of time for McElroy into the end zone. Touchdown, Julio Jones. $19 yards, way too easy. Lots of time, Chris.
That's the key to this Alabama passing game.
McCarron with plenty of time, looking for Jones, and oh, what a diving grab for the touchdown! Julio Jones reels in the catch, and Alabama leads it now 27-3.
But I believe he just made up for it. Not a bad throw by McCarron. He read the defense well. Julio Jones was the open receiver over the middle. Had to avoid that middle linebacker. That's why the air was.
Second and 12. McElroy, play action, looking for Jones, deep across the middle, and he catches it for the touchdown. 18 yards on the strike. McElroy to Jones, his third catch of the afternoon. A couple through the air. This one to Julio Jones.
C.C. Whitlock is now on Julio Jones. The other call could be a screen.
McElroy looking deep in the end zone. Caught! That is an Alabama touchdown. The reception by Julio Jones.
I don't understand that for South Carolina. You put one of your smallest guys on the field on their tallest guy. You have to throw it to him.
And the holder.
One-on-one. Short guy against a tall guy. Put it up high. Easy as can be.
McElroy in the end zone. Julio Jones. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, I'm very surprised Patrick Peterson allowed Julio Jones to get inside of him here. One-on-one coverage, inside technique. See, there's the straight line, and he lets him get inside of him, and he's dead. Once you let a guy 6'4" get inside, you're dead.
It's probably going in his ear. Isn't that great, though? Sitting in Afghanistan, watching Julio Jones.
Julio Jones
take it to the house.
Touchdown! Way to Bagram, Afghanistan. Julio Jones with his special salute to the men and women in the armed forces on Veterans Week. How do you like it over there? Second and short.
Same play. It's a block on the edge. Jones fighting toward the pylon. Touchdown. Darius Hanks gave him a block, and the Tide find the end zone on the opening possession.
That is the classic example of having a veteran quarterback in Greg McElroy, seeing the cushion, the big advantage that he's able to take here. Just get it out to Julio Jones. Nice block by Hanks. A good effort. The corner again, just overmatched physically.
There can crash into it, so can his team. But like I said, we'll stay tuned to see how that right field wall holds up with those players.
It's arena style there, right?
It's tight.
McElroy for the end zone. Touchdown catch by Julio Jones. Hello.
Excellent catch. That's what a reach up and pluck it with your hands.
No doubt about it.
A couple of screws, a plate in that hand, doesn't matter, huh?
No. I mean, he's a fantastic wideout.
What they have the ability to do is going up and over a smaller corner, and give Greg McElroy some credit for putting the ball only where his receiver can make the catch, and the big fella climbs the ladder for a big touchdown.
He is back on the Auburn side.
Yeah, that's the one game that maybe the bye didn't pay off.
Yes. McElroy, he's got it wide open. Julio Jones, no flags, 68-yard touchdown.
Watch the two safeties here. They never move. There's no play-action pass. I don't get it. They just stand there. And they let the best player in the country at a wide receiver position, arguably one of the top three, run right by him.
Implement that passing game. Let's see if Richardson can pick up a yard. They toss it to him, but he gives it to Julio Jones on the end around. He's got McElroy in front as the blocker. Julio Jones, he got a block, and he got a touchdown. He got a great block. And look for a moment like it might even be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. But Julio Jones dipped in and then got outside and watched the block by McElroy right up into the chest. No cut block, no Olay block. How about right up in your grill block?
Right in the hood ornament.
Wow.
The Cleveland Browns have traded the 6th pick to the Atlanta Falcons. With the 6th pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Julio Jones, wide receiver, Alabama.